Hello my lovely Trails fans and welcome back to our next episode of Trails from Zero. Alrighty, so I did some grinding off screen just to make things a little easier for ourselves. So I'll go ahead and show you what I did. I went and got the upgraded versions of all of the weapons for everybody. And with all of that lovely quartz, I also went and changed everyone's setups a little bit. So this is how we have Lloyd. This is Ellie, this is Tifa, and this is Randy. And I don't really want to go and get like the upgraded versions of Defense 1 and HP 1 right now because I'm kind of hoarding my quartz because I know that I'm probably going to find some upgraded quartz along the way, and I'll probably be able to craft some upgraded quartz as well at some point. So I'm not really wanting to just spend all of my quartz because even from grinding on those things, I still don't have like a metric ton of Sepith because you only get 40 for each one that you defeat, which is still a lot for a monster at this point in the game, but I don't want to be there for hours just grinding away. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on our search for the keys for this truck. So according to Muriel, the commander parked the car here and it hasn't been moved since. I'd say we should search the area for the key, but I assume the CGF would have found it if it was actually here. That's a good point. It would be a waste of time to search the area again. Besides, since the car has those bulky Vulcan cannons on top, we can't exactly remove the top to take a closer look. Damn, I kinda wanted to see this baby in all its glory. Randy, have you ridden in an armoured car like this before? This model should be a modified edition of the conventional armoured car, so it should feel largely the same. Nah, there's just something I'm kind of curious about. If they got permission to use them, I'm sure they'd be super nice for patrols and stuff like that. I bet no one will die of happiness. I think you might be right. Huh? It looks like we have visitors from the Empire. Let's go check it out. Whoa, a limo? Those Erebonians don't mess around. It appears to be a Rhineford company car. Who owns this? Wait a second. That went by a little too quick for my liking. Oh, if it isn't the fine ladies and gentlemen of the special support section. Good day, everyone. I trust that Crossbill has been treating you well. Uncle Dieter? It's been a while, sir. It has indeed. You'll have to forgive me. Did my arrival get in the way of your duties? Not at all. This guy is suave as ever, I see. Are you returning from a business trip by any chance, sir? That's right, negotiations in the Empire. But that aside, can't help but ask about that great big thing sitting behind you. I guess it's hard not to notice, it's kind of a long story. I see. Allow me to make an educated guess then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it must be one of the ZGF's new armoured cars or something like that, right? How did you... Did it catch you off guard? There's a simple explanation, I assure you. You see, at the party I attended yesterday, I ran into the CGF commander. He, in his drunkenness, mentioned something about that very car to one of his subordinates, I believe. I've sat with him at multiple parties now, and I really do think he should work on that drinking problem of his. That answers that. You must have left for the Empire directly after the party, correct? And if that's the case, you might have the clue we're looking for. Huh? What exactly do you mean? Allow me to explain. The SSS informed Dieter of the situation and the support request. I think I'm starting to understand. And that would certainly explain why there's an armoured vehicle with mounted guns just sitting in the middle of a high traffic area. However, I'm afraid I won't be of much help to you all. Like I said earlier, I had negotiations in the Empire today, so I had to leave the party early in order to make it on time. In other words, by the time the commander made it back to Belgard Gate, I was already long gone. Jeez, what a bummer. Guess all we can do is stick to retracing his steps. This may be presumptuous of me to ask, but can I give you a piece of advice I was given by Belle a long time ago? Mariabelle gave you advice? Again, it was many, many years ago, but I had the habit of losing things. There were just so many projects I had to keep track of that I couldn't help but misplace a document here and there. Really, I would never have guessed that, judging by how you act now. I feel like part of it had to do with my still being young and inexperienced at the time too. Anyway, every time I would lose something, Belle would always be there to find it for me. And each time she would let out a great big sigh and tell me this: "Father, how many times do I need to tell you, when you lose something you have to look where you'd least expect it to be? Search the unexpected places." Well, I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. In short, Belle was simply trying to tell me to change my perspective, though I don't know how useful you all will find this advice, of course. No sir, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't know if I've been much help, but I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh dear, I seem to have gotten carried away with our conversation. I think my car might be a bit of a nuisance sitting in the middle of the gate like this, if you'll excuse me. Oh, have a safe drive home, sir. Thank you, sir. Until we meet again, SSS. Never changes, that guy. You know, he gave us some pretty valuable advice. Change our perspective, huh? That's definitely something we forgot to think about. It might be the key to finding this, key. Now then, let's keep retracing the commander's steps and see where that takes us. I believe Warrant Officer Muriel told us that after the commander parked the car, he went to the mess hall. Yeah, let's take our investigation there. Yo, Stella, keeping yourself busy? Oh, Randy, funny seeing you here. Were you wanting to order something? Not exactly. We're searching for the armoured car's key as per Warrant Officer Muriel's request. Oh, so you guys are the ones who got stuck with that. The Warrant Officer already asked me to look around. I combed over the mess hall high and low, but it's nowhere to be found. I suppose we can mark the mess hall off of our list then. We are in the process of retracing the commander's steps. Do you mind recounting what you witnessed last night? Sure, I don't mind. The first day of the anniversary festival was incredibly hectic here. I was finally winding down from the craziness of the day when the commander stormed in here utterly wasted. All of a sudden he yelled at me to cook something that would sober him up, so I had to do some forced overtime. And because of that I wasn't able to get around to any of the prep work I needed to do for today. Wow, he sounds pretty terrible. Oh, for sure. Guy swaggers around like he owns the place but doesn't do a lick of actual work. It sounds like he's the complete opposite of Deputy Commander Bales. Excuse me, would you know if he had the key on him while he was eating his meal? Beats me. I only heard about it being lost when I woke up this morning, so I'm afraid I wasn't really paying attention. Is that so? Huh. There's no way of knowing whether he had the key here or not. What's everyone doing gathered around in the mess hall? Good timing, Beyond. These people are helping the CGF recover that key or whatever. Nice to meet you. We're the Special Support Section. Oh yeah, I've heard about you all. Nice to meet you too. Hey Beyond, still the same military buff as always? Afraid so. It's been a while, Randy. So Beyond, did you end up finding the key? You know, the one that Warrant Officer told us about? After giving it a quick search, I can safely say that it isn't in the inn. I'm pretty sure the commander didn't bother heading there after his meal anyway. Sorry, but what do you mean by pretty sure? Weren't you at the inn last night? I imagine you would know whether he came in or not, right? I'd finished my work for the day by then, so I was actually taking a break up on the roof when he got back. Wait, hold on. Did you remember something? Yeah, I passed by him as I was leaving the roof. And if I'm not wrong, I remember him spinning around something that looked like a keychain. That must have been the key you all are looking for. Then that means it's extremely likely that the commander had the key until he headed up for the roof after leaving the mess hall. It bothers me that he would act so nonchalant with something so important. I certainly agree, but at least we picked up a valuable statement. Good thing that memory of yours finally kicked in, eh? But better late than never, right? You have got to be kidding me. Do you realise how much time I wasted searching the mess hall because of you? Sorry about that. Well, I think it's about time for me to head back to work. See you later, Stella. He ran. Well, thanks to him, we finally got ourselves a solid lead. Thanks for all your help too, Stella. Randy's right. Even though you only knew it wasn't in the mess hall, that narrowed down our list of potential hiding places significantly. You're welcome. I'm not really sure how important this key is, but please find it, not just for the CGF's sake, but for Warrant Officer Muriel's. We'll do our best, I promise. Now is our next destination the roof? To the roof. Well, we made it to the roof. According to Warrant Officer Muriel, the CGF commander sunk his heart out up here. I imagine it took a while to climb the stairs while he was under the influence. Yes, but our biggest issue is that he doesn't remember where exactly he misplaced the key. If he were to lose it anywhere, this would be the place. Let's try searching for a while and see where that takes us. That tunnel leads into Erebonia, right? That's right. More specifically, that tunnel and the fortified mountain base up ahead both comprise Gariella Fortress. As the Empire's easternmost stronghold, it is used to keep Calvard in check. Seeing it this close, I cannot help but feel incredibly intimidated by the Empire. Can't blame you for feeling that way, Teotar. After all, that mountain's hiding two of the Empire's scariest weapons, the railway guns. Railway guns? I feel like I've heard of them somewhere before. I'm sure you have. They're the pride and joy of the Imperial Army. They're ultimate weapons of mass destruction. Heard those bad boys fire 80 red shells. Interesting. So these are the battle weapons developed by the Reinford Company. 2 years ago, tensions between the Empire and the Republic had finally reached a breaking point. While both countries began to conduct large-scale military exercises, the wall over there opened, revealing their two enormous railway guns. Weapons which have the capacity to hit Crossbell City if Erebonia were to unleash them. Tragedy would be unavoidable. The Crossbell Times never once mentioned these while I was living in Calvard. I never knew things were that unstable at the time. Well, as you can see, they've got their trump card stored away right now. We might owe the Liberalian Queen's non-aggression pact thanks for that. Definitely. I'd always heard that she was an admirable person, but I have a newfound respect for her now. Looks like we got sidetracked. We should continue our search for the key. What's this? The lid of a juice can. Yeah, we can just throw this away. Wait, is that a wire? That's just where in the world could this key be? What's this shiny object here? Oh, it was just a 10 mirror coin. The commander probably dropped it. I don't see it anywhere. Well, at the very least we know for a fact that the commander was up here. True, but we may have made a mistake to assume that he dropped the key on the roof. If that were the case, the guardsman would have found it immediately. Considering what Mr. Croy told us earlier, we might need to change our perspective on this entire thing. It's only a possibility, but what if the key fell into a place that we can't normally reach? Let's investigate every nook and cranny of this place one more time. Huh? Lloyd? What's the matter? I see it. How the hell did it end up in a place like that? Given its true location, I am not surprised that they were unable to find the key no matter how much they scoured the gate. For now, let's let the warrant officer know. We should be able to reach it with a ladder. Hopefully they have one around here that they can borrow. Right, let's go find her. I think you were looking for this. Randy handed the key to the armoured car over to Muriel and explained how they found it. It seriously ended up in a place like that? I never would have found it then. What probably happened is that your commander dropped it while he was singing on the roof. That aside, I'm just relieved that you were able to find it. Thanks to you, we can finally move the armoured car someplace where tourists won't stumble across it. I guess I'm in your debt this time, Randy. Don't worry about it. But If you really want to make things even, how about going on a date with me? It'd be a good time. I don't know what I was expecting. Idiots never change, do they? Well, thank you for everything, SSS. You're welcome. If you ever need anything from us, all you have to do is submit a support request. I'll keep that in mind. Now if you'll excuse me. Case closed, eh? I suppose so. I wasn't sure we would find the key for a second there. If a stranger picked it up, I don't know what we would have done. Considering where it was dropped, I'd say we got lucky. I'm inclined to agree. Incidents like this could be avoided if the commander was a bit more observant. He's always been an incompetent jackass who only thinks about himself, even back when I was stationed here. If we didn't find that key, Muriel probably would have taken the heat for losing it. That man is hopeless. No denying that. Still, at least we know that there are people like the Deputy Commander and the Warrant Officer doing honest work in the CGF. I'd like to think that most of the guardsmen are following suit, despite everything. Good point, Lloyd. Well, time to head out? Yeah, let's go. Alrighty, that's that quest out of the way. I think the last thing we need to do before we go to the hospital is to go and kill that monster that was living in the sewers. Let me just double check. Okay, that's done. Monster in the sewers. Can't finish that one yet. Oh, we need to go report that. Okay, so yeah. Let's go kill the monster in the sewers and then we'll report on the license plates. So it's the B1 sewers, which will be the ones down this way, I think. Did I even say the place when I went in? Geofront A sector. Okay. Okay, so if that's the B sector then. I thought it was like basement 1. And the other one was basement 2, but no, it's probably this way. Go down here. There we go. Okay. I gotta figure out where the monster is. Maybe we can make our way backwards. Might be easier to find. Oh, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and do a quick save there, just in case. Okay, I think these are both new monsters that we can scan. Probably have you move in so you can get in on this.
Hi.
And we will let's get you analyzing things. Let's analyze these first. A mollusk monster made of mucus. It launches part of its body to blind foes. It's not immune to anything, which is good. Probably go ahead and throw this out. It looks like that is immune. Okay, let's see. I think you have a craft which can cancel arts. There we go. Let's go ahead and throw out a battle scope on this thing. Yep, immune to everything, but it does have weaknesses. A giant mollusk that manipulates electrical arts, sports impressive regenerative abilities. so we're gonna want to kill everything else first.
私の番です。
Okay, so weakness to earth. So casting an earth spell is probably the best thing to do here.
エニグマ駆動。さてと。行くわよ。食らいなさい。
Stop him from doing that. See, Art, you have Quake 2. Probably throw a crash bomb over here as well. Oh, that keeps summoning more.
行きます。
That is not good. Okay. So we probably need to kill that thing pretty quick. Okay, so what are your weaknesses again? Earth is your biggest weakness, and then fire. And I guess we just keep you interrupting that.
Yeah. お返しです。
行くぜ。
私の番ね。
Can't keep that up forever.
はい。エニグマ駆動。
よし。
Go ahead and increase everyone's speed again.
それ。
任せろ。
お返しです。私の番です。ドライブ開始。任せてくれ。
そう。任せろ。ほらよ。
さてと。行くわよ。食らいなさい。やあ。
任せてくれ。
はい。ドライブ開始。任せて。
Let's go ahead and throw out a heal for everyone. Okay, we're almost there.
さてと。ドライブ開始。
ここだ。よっしゃ。一気にボコンぞ。おっしゃ。
Nice.
いい感じだぜ。
There we go. And everyone got a level up too.
やったわ。
Ellie learned Cross Mirage. I'll have to check that one out. Alrighty, wasn't so bad. Let's go ahead and turn things in. Yep. Come out here. Then we can go and report to the police station. Hey everyone, how's the requested ticket those illegally parked cars going? Please notify me once you're ready to hand over your report. I'll contact the Metropolitan Division for you. We're all ready to give our report. Could you contact them, please? Understood. I'll take care of it now. I apologise for the inconvenience, but do you mind waiting again until they're here? Not at all. We understand they're busy. That's it for the report. Here's the list of license plates for any illegally parked cars. Oh wow, you even looked all license plates and permits up for us. Yes, we were thorough, so I don't believe there are any mistakes. Many of the owners were from either the Republic or the Empire, so we had to be especially careful. Wow, you guys went that far for us? Honestly, I wouldn't have minded if you guys just rushed through it. That's typically how we do things, you know? What are you talking about, Chief? We take our job very seriously. Oh yeah, I guess you do, huh? My bad. Anyway, it looks like we've managed to write off one task from our to-do list. Thanks guys, this should give us a bit more breathing room. Right, allow me to give you my thanks. We can definitely count on the SSS to take care of your work, eh? Ha, can't even escape the handyman treatment at headquarters, can we? Hey Lloyd, shouldn't we tell them about the inconsistency? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There was one thing. What's wrong? We noticed something strange with the license plates. There were two cars that shared the same license plate number across both exits. I believe the license plate number was CL1101. Wait, seriously? Could one of the plates be a forgery? Ah, I think I know what's going on. So you need to pay a fee to obtain a parking permit, right? But you get charged daily for those things, so it ends up costing a pretty hefty sum of mirror to park there the whole festival. Someone probably wanted to skip out in springing for two separate permits. Wow, what a cheap ass. I guess we should be glad it's not anything more serious than that though. Indeed. Kate, do me a favour and check this out for me. Yes sir. Anyway, looks like our job here is done. We'll be taking our leave now. If you ever need assistance again, the SSS will gladly tackle the case for you. Thanks, we'll be counting on you. The festival has been dumping loads of work on us, but let's keep up the hustle. Alrighty, all done with that. I think that's where we're going to call today's episode. Thank you everyone for joining me again for another beautiful episode in the Trails universe. Thank you all, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.